Coming up on this episode of the Melissa Gaines podcast.
She's a baddie. Look, I'm not toxic or nothing. But sometimes you gotta match energy. You just mad. Like, all right. Every star's allowed their thing. Money can be made, but time cannot be spent twice. Yeah, that's right. I'm a boss. First of all, you're grimy. Actually, don't even take the stuff in the closet because you're a mooch. I probably bought it for you. He said, let's play a game. She said, I'm going to win. I'm not saying I would do it. Hey, y'all, and welcome back to the Melissa Gaines podcast. Today, we are in March. And there's like a lot of fun things going on. St. Patrick's Day, a blast, okay? I hope y'all saw that last video. But today, we're doing something else. It's also the month for women of March. So I was thinking, why not talk about things that empower us? You know what? And why not talk about things that are also important? AKA girl math. Because just because logic doesn't make sense, and stay with me. Just because the logic isn't obvious doesn't mean it's not there. So let's get into some situations, and you let me know in the comments if this girl math is something you understand. And I guess if you're a man, then tell me why you're confused so we can help you understand. Girl math is meant to give grace. Again, shout out to all the women for March because we're just such great people, and I love that for us. Well, at least the women I know. I guess all women can't be great. So, first situation is, so if I go out with my friends and we're having a great time, it's Sunday, we're getting some brunch, and I'm able to, make some connections, have a good time. I didn't spend money. I refilled my spirit. Okay? You have to invest in yourself. You can totally rationalize going, did you spend the money? Did you? I think not. I think, yeah, it's a write-off. Let's say you buy an outfit, but you have multiple uses for that outfit. Well, the budget just went up. The budget just went up. Of course you can write that off. If you can find value in a purchase, get it. It's probably a little bit more expensive, but I think you've been working hard. Also, Happy Women's Month. Go get it. Is it a bag? Is it a car? Is it a dress? I don't know why I went so expensive so fast. Let me be realistic. Is it getting your nails done? Yeah, because for those other things, I was just thinking, I'm like, damn, you got to go get your credit right and all that. For that, definitely go get it. You really been working. Go get it. So, if you get something on sale, I do have to say you did save money. You still spent money. Okay, I do have this thing about sales where sales are great, but I don't know. Sometimes I have to be reminding myself, sales are also just a tactic to get you to spend money right then and there. That's why there's typically a time frame around it. Don't fall for that. It depends. Cause are we talking if it's 50% off or more, you're gonna have to write that off. If it's 20%, 15%, you better leave it on that shelf. It was 40% off. The 40% is kind of pushing it, but if it's 50% or more off, get it. Because also, those Black Friday is not even the same anymore, for real. You see a good sale like that, you gotta get it, because somebody else will. Don't even leave it there. It's gonna be gone when you turn around. Gift cards are 100% free money. I'm going to tell you why. Because it's a gift card. Did you get yourself a gift card? No, of course it's free money. Also, thank you to whoever gave you the gift card. Kudos, no bars. We love you. Did not spend any money. I would love for someone to tell me, I like that a gift card like means you're spending your own money. No, it was like, you know what I mean? It was a gift. I'm using your gift to give myself a gift. That makes sense. But I didn't invest in it personally. You did. Yeah. Take a vacation. I don't even you take a vacation immediately if if you want to go on a vacation that's gonna last you memories. You literally only live once. Money can be made, but time cannot be spent twice. So you gotta spend that money and get it back. That's 110% worth it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you saved up for it. What did somebody? Not to get dark, but did somebody die or something? Like, why can't you just save up and go on like that vacation? If it's like, you know what I'm saying? Go for it. And also, traveling is good for life experience and like understanding other things and like exposing yourself to new things. Take a vacation. I want to take a vacation right now, but I have to work for y'all and for me too at my actual job. Take a vacation. I think we really do prioritize working hard. Prioritize working on yourself. Go get that vacation. Yes, I support this message. All right, so that is our first segment. I really just wanted to talk about a couple of things that like are girl math and do make sense. Because when you hear girl math, you're like, oh, like she's stretching the truth. But we're not. We're just making sure we're checking all of the factors in for ourselves. We're making ourselves a variable that needs to be considered. Go on that vacation. Go get that outfit. Go get your nails done. Go be the best you can be. That one came from my sister. She's sitting over there. She didn't say it, but she was thinking it. Okay. For the next thing is it's going to be empowering pettiness. Because, listen, and I'm a strong believer, and sometimes, look, I'm not toxic or nothing, but sometimes you got to match energy. Sometimes it's the only way people learn. Now, don't take it too far. That can get toxic. But matching energy is going to get you. It's going to get you right. And sometimes people need a taste of their own medicine before they can learn. But don't be around people who make you do that too much. That's also toxic. How can we protect our peace? We got a couple of different scenarios. The first one is the lunch thief at work. First of all, you're grimy. If you're stealing somebody's work lunch, you're not a good person. I'm like, I would be livid. I would be livid. I don't know what I would do. First of all, I took the time to spend my money on my lunch and then you took it? Oh, for sure I'm adding some hot sauce in my next meal. And I'm going to make sure it's a Scotch bonnet. I'm going to take a little bite to make sure it's spicy. Just for you. We're going to find out who's taking my food. We going no, because it's not happening next week. And it's not happening tomorrow. Get to the bottom of it. And that's what I'm saying. You really do got to empower being petty sometimes. Put hot sauce. Let's try not to poison anyone. Like no detergent, no bleach. But I don't know, what's the hottest chip in the world? I would spend the $30 on that one chip, pop it in, I don't know, some chicken, grind it up. Can't even see it coming. This one I really had to think about because I be late, so I'm trying to give people grace. But if you're 40 minutes late, I'm ordering the food without you. Matter of fact, I had to roll up my sleeves. You wasn't hungry, but I was. I'm at least gonna get an appetizer. And if I made it to the entree, just stay home. Because you didn't even want to come. Now I'm enjoying my meal by myself. And I was supposed to be enjoying it with you. How rude of you. I might actually finish my meal, leave, and not tell you anything. You don't like your time being wasted either. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, just try it. You know, like, but this is for someone that always does it consistently. Am I late? Yes. Am I chronically late? Not so much. I'm just kidding. I'm actually like one of the better ones with time in my family, so soft flex. Y'all can't see them. It's my sisters, y'all. They're disagreeing because they're haters. But like also know your friends, because if I order food while I'm waiting on you, first of all, you should be happy because I'm probably gonna give you an appetizer. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna let you snack on something while you wait on your order. But no, that's rude. Don't do that all the time. Keep your non-prioritizing self at home and maybe prioritize yourself at home. Because you didn't want to come out. Always? No, that's weird. So, I just want to say, if I pay for something all the time and I forget my wallet one time and you can't pay for me, use not a friend. I don't know if this is a common word. It's like, in my family, we call them like a mooch. Like they mooching off of you. And I'll define it for you. A mooch is someone who keeps taking from you. Okay? They just want to keep pulling and taking everything you got. They're not giving you nothing in return. Get away from the mooches. To the left, everything you own in the box to the left. Actually, don't even take the stuff in the closet because you're a mooch. I probably bought it for you. Just walk out with the clothes on your back. I'm like, no, that's not kind. Like, seriously, don't do that to people. Like, if somebody always does something for you, like, don't accept it if you can't do it in return. Because there is going to be strain there. I'm just saying. Tell me if you disagree in the comments. Also, I feel like everybody has met a mooch in their life. Comment if you met a mooch. The slow text back. Listen, okay, that's okay. If the slow texting is okay all the time, actually. Taking days to respond, not so much. I do that too. I think we're all human. I'm just saying, we're all a little human. When it's not okay is when you have plans. If I have plans with you that day and you text me, I'm gonna try to text you back. And if I don't text you, then call me. And if you can't get to me, then call my sister. Somebody gonna find me. I'm pretty good the day of, but like 6 hours, I can't even complain about because I might take 2 days to get back to you. So, I gotta be real. I gotta be real. So that one's okay. But it's only okay because I do it. Understand the personal bias. Again, I want to reiterate for Women's Month, protect your peace. This is the point of this. Like, we really need to do that more. Now, of course, it was a quick transition, but you guys know I get excited about my Reddit stories because I made it. Yeah, I made it. Oh, you're right. I didn't make it. I jumped. I skipped. I flew. But now I go back. This, and I'm sorry, and I'm going to be honest, because it's the month of March. It's Women's Month. It's Women's Month. My food is my food. Your food is our food. Like, of course I'm going to be willing to share. And unpopular take, and you know, I get it. Most of the time, I really am happy sharing my food. But I really, I'm the kind of person that if you eat around me, I want some. Like, I want some of that food. What? You got jerk chicken? You got rice? I see you eating it. I kind of got hungry. You know what I'm saying? But like sometimes I don't be wanting to share my food. Like, I'm saying? And so that means you gotta be a little stingy. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm being honest. But that's why you gotta be stingy when you give it back. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, now you done put yourself... You know how we were just talking about... We were literally just talking about, like, don't be a mooch. I don't want to be a mooch. So in order for me to not be a mooch in this scenario, I have to at least do the bare minimum. The bare minimum is giving you a piece. I still shared. Please, like, don't, like, I really would hate... Like, don't do it to me, though. Like, that's me. Like, my sisters, they kind of just take what they want. So, like the video if you have siblings. I feel like everyone with a sibling understands. What are boundaries? That's it. I'm done. Now, back to what I was excited about. My Reddit stories. We are on to the next segment. And we're going to get excited. And we're going to have fun. And the stories are just a little long. But that's okay. You guys, stick with me. I don't know. I don't want to change how long I want my videos to be. But the back office. My sister. My sister. Just in case the mic didn't pick it up. She says they're a little long. But let's get into it. And we didn't get a chance to do them because we ran out of time last time. So I'm really happy to share these stories as I get rushed along. So now for the Reddit stories, let's get into the excitement. Arguably one of the best segments on my show. Actually, for real, let me know that in the comments when you're liking and subscribing to my channel and also turning on the notification bell. I'm just saying. So, first one.
Last night, I realized something about my relationship that I can't unsee now.
It's not a great start. It's not a great start. Okay, we only 5 seconds in.
28 female, and I've been with my boyfriend, 31 male, for almost 3 years. I never thought I would post here, but I honestly feel shaken, and I need an outside perspective
Get it out.
from people who understand what it's like to be a woman, carrying all the emotional weight without even noticing it. Yesterday, we had
Run.
My boyfriend's mad at me because he opened up relationship and got no dates. Am I the a-hole for how I responded? Me and my boyfriend, both 30,
I'm already on her side. Why did you want to open up the relationship?
have been dating for just over 3 years. Prior to this, I was single for 8 years. Overall, it's been a healthy relationship. We are both independent with our jobs, living situations, etc. I do love spending time with him. I don't really have any complaints.
You do, though.
Something that startled me was back about 6 months ago. Him saying that he wanted to open the relationship up, meaning going on dates and sleeping with other women. I've never been in a dynamic like this, so I naturally had a lot of questions. He told me that I could also go on dates and sleep with other men.
I kind of like this woman. He said, let's play a game. She said, I'm going to win. I'm not saying I would do it. But she said, oh, okay. You want to do this? I'm going to give you what you want. You know what I'm saying? It's like when your parents, like, says something to you. And they're like, okay. You want to do that? Okay. Let's do it. This ain't gonna work out for you.
He was a little skeptical at first, but
You
after
should have
doing
been.
some research and having time to think, I agreed. He had told me that if at any point I wasn't comfortable, we could stop and close the relationship up again. One of the rules was we don't discuss with each other what we're doing or who we're.
Oh, so you wanna open the relationship? You wanna English? This one getting me. Oh, you wanna run to the streets? Go run by yourself. Oh, that's what I think. The audacity, and I'm not gonna say all men. The audacity of some men these days.
On dates with, etc. I signed up to a dating app. Within a few days, I had 500 plus likes, and it's been pretty steady since. So I started matching with people, texting, and arranging dates. On average, I go on 1 or 2 dates a month. There are also some people
she
in
optimized
similar
this,
dynamics
y'all.
of open relationships that I am going on dates with, sleeping with regularly. I quite like the fact that everything is non-committal, so even though I was skeptical at first, I am enjoying the open relationship. As decided from before, I hadn't told my boyfriend about any of this. I was at my boyfriend's house the other day and my phone was on the kitchen counter.
What
He
happened?
saw my notifications and then proceeded to go through my phone and read messages, including going through the dating app and whatnot. To say he was angry was an understatement. Turns out he opened the relationship up to take out on a date a younger colleague at his work.
And boom! Hold on. And boom! And you see it? Do you see it? He didn't want to leave. He was literally too afraid to leave. So he wanted to go on a date with one specific woman. He forgot. Okay, follow me. He forgot that his girl still had game. And listen, I know what the general rule of thumb is for women. It'll be like, oh, I don't know. Like, I don't know. She relaxed a little bit. She don't be getting dressed as much anymore. So, like, you love that girl, right? But you're thinking about another woman. And that's why I can't do it. What? Like, I'm a little selfish. Think about me. Like, that's it. That's all you need. We're going to keep going.
The idea of a date as just a work lunch. He then openly told me that he wanted to see if it would work with her so he could ultimately leave me for her. However, she didn't want him, and it seems like no one else did either. In the last 6 months, he's had a few rough dates, but no one additional to sleep with. I feel somewhat embarrassed for him. He demanded we instantly close the relationship up, and I told him that maybe we should just end things or at least take a break. He was outraged and called me names, but he was the one who wanted this dynamic, so what's the problem? I left, and as I walked home, I contemplating fully breaking it off with him. He's been blowing my phone up, and I'm not quite sure what to say. Am I the a-hole?
You are not the a-hole. Absolutely not. Don't listen, and I say this all the time in my personal life. Make your bed and lay in it. Y'all were happy, y'all were fine. Then one day, apparently, she was. I actually want to change that. She was, but he wasn't, because he was looking at somebody else. I don't know. Maybe he wasn't getting fulfilled. So you wanted to see if you could have the greener grass, if you will. Look how that got you. No dates. Feeling crazy, and I know that hurts your self-esteem. Yeah, you really made your bed. Like, actually, you know how they say you bury yourself? He buried himself, but he made sure to, like put the dirt back. Like, he didn't just dig a hole. He got in there, he laid down, and tried to get back up, but now there's dirt on top of you. It's not as easy to move. You can't show a person they got options. She was your only option. You wanted more. Live with it. Next one.
I'm 28 female, and I've been with my boyfriend, 31 male, for almost 3 years.
Okay.
I never thought I would post here, but I honestly feel shaken, and I need an outside perspective from people who understand what it's like to be a woman, carrying all the emotional weight without even noticing it. Yesterday, we had an argument about something stupid. I asked him if he could pick me up after work because it was raining and...
Yes. Arguments are not a reason to stop providing care. You go be single or go have friends if you want to act like that.
Bus was canceled. He said he was tired and wanted a quiet evening. I ended up walking home in the rain for almost an hour. When I got home soaked, he barely looked up from his game and said, "You should have checked the schedule earlier." I went to the bathroom, took off my wet clothes, and suddenly I just started crying. Not because of the rain, but because it hit me how one-sided everything has been. I support him during his job stress. I cook most of the meals.
She doing too much. Like, quite literally, she's doing too much. Leave that man. Like, if you have a good man, keep him. Hold on to him. Squeeze him tight. But this one, he let you walk in the rain. Anybody who let you walk in the rain don't care about you. Don't care about you. Like, that's terrible. You missed your bus, and just because you got in an argument, he want to stay home and play his game. I'm trying to say in better words. I don't know. I might choose violence. I'm just kidding because we don't promote that. But that's crazy. Like, I'm coming home soaking wet and you can't even grab me a towel? You can't even offer me some tea? What's most baffling about that situation is the lack of consideration, the lack of care, the lack of empathy. Like, you're not that, he don't, like, wow. You let me walk in the rain? Like, what? I don't know. Like, I would feel so deeply hurt by the lack of care because we got in an argument. That's not marriage material. Leave that man. I don't know what your goals are. Leave that man. Get a man who can be mad at you and still take care of you, because that's weird. Oh, I felt strongly about that one. Could y'all tell? That's weird. Like, yeah, I hate, if I get mad at you, it don't mean, like, and my sisters know this, and my sisters are the same way, and it's how I understand things. If I'm mad at them and I cook, I might not say nothing to them. I ain't gonna let you starve, though. I'm not gonna let you starve. I'm not gonna let you walk in the rain. We might be in the most silent car ride of our life. I might send you an Uber, but I will not leave you to the wolves, because at the end of the day, we care about each other, and that should shine through most things. All right, y'all. It's our last Reddit story. Let's enjoy.
Ending a long-term relationship when nothing major is wrong. Romance/relationships. I, 35 female, was in a relationship with 35 male for a decade. 2 years ago, he proposed and I said yes. At the time, I absolutely wanted to get married to him. Our wedding would have been this December. 6 months ago, though, I just felt like I couldn't go through with it. I couldn't shake the thought that the relationship wasn't right for me. Okay. So I ended things. It just didn't seem right to waste any more of his time with the wedding fast approaching and having already spent a decade. He begged for us to go to couples counseling to see if we could work things out. But I felt certain in my decision at the time, so it didn't seem like a good idea to drag things out more. Okay. Since then, things have been hell emotionally. I know, as the villainous party here, that I don't deserve to feel sad, and that what he must be going through is infinitely worse. I feel so guilty for breaking his heart in such a brutal and public way. When I said that I would marry him, I promised to love him for the rest of my life, and
But you didn't get married yet. You are also, like one day you just woke up and you was like, hey, this man that I've been with for so long, I don't want to be engaged to. I don't know. But hey, to each his own. I think sometimes it doesn't work out. You can't be mad at that. That's tough. Use bold. Ending an engagement's gotta be tough. 2 years, families intertwined, friend groups, and you're the bad guy? I would always imagine if this would happen, it would happen to me, and I know that sounds crazy, but then at least I don't have to worry about optics. Like, yo, he left me, he's a terrible person. It is what it is. She left him. Hey, but you gotta get out of it how you get out of it. Sometimes it's ugly. That's all I got. Let's keep going.
I promised to love him for the rest of my life, and I broke that promise. I miss him a lot sometimes. Sometimes I regret throwing away 10 years and a relationship that I think a lot of people would be thrilled to have. My family is bewildered by my decision and very unsupportive. They do not think I will be able to find anyone as nice or...
Whoa! Your own family turned against you? That's what I was saying. You gotta worry about optics. I'd be damned if somebody in my family, I left an engagement and they were like, well, you ain't gonna find nobody else better. That's actually insane. I actually can't understand that. Like, your family's supposed to have your back. Like, honestly, my sister comes to me with this situation. I'm like, were you getting hit? Like, I don't know. Like, what's the situation? Like what type of psychological abuse? Because it is abrupt. I think you're dealing with a lot of confusion. I'm not gonna lie. Let's keep going.
him, their words, and that as someone who wants to start a family, I should be realistic about my prospects and biological clock. His family is incredibly hurt and disappointed, understandably.
Yeah.
He and I have spoken only twice since I ended things, but he has made clear each time that the door is still open on his end. Did I make the biggest mistake of my life?
You
There
might
were
have.
truly no major
You
issues
might
in
have.
our relationship.
No
He is
major
kind,
issues.
supportive, and thoughtful. We have similar senses of humor and are aligned politically, religiously, and in other important respects. We both have good careers and are financially stable. He loves me. Without a doubt, he would be a wonderful husband and father. In many ways, he is the perfect match for me, at least on paper. But I wasn't happy with him, hadn't been for years. I kept pushing through, though, because I thought that's what you do when you love someone, care about them, commit to them. For one thing, we had one core disagreement about where we would ultimately settle down. He insisted on being in his hometown long term. I wanted to remain open. We never fully resolved this disagreement, and it always simmered in the background of our relationship. Also, he tended to be down and negative a lot of the time, due mostly to
So was he amazing or wasn't he? Because now it's like we're reverting a little bit in what you're saying. He was a great guy, but he was negative. So that means he was bringing you down. I don't know. Be careful. Just because you're the bad guy doesn't mean you're the wrong guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, two things can be true. You might have been good in theory. There's a lot of people who are good in theory, and then once they get together, you find out the chemistry isn't there, or that actually you can't deal with certain things. It's tough when you made it that far.
Hold his feelings in and be reluctant to share with me what he was struggling with, out of shame or insecurity. It left us in a place where I knew there was something wrong, but I was often in the dark about exactly what. I probably didn't create a safe enough environment for him to feel comfortable sharing, so this wasn't solely on him. The perpetual gloom weighed heavily on me, to the point where, if I was out with friends, it was more fun without him around. And I lost a lot of my romantic attraction to him. Toward the end, being with him was more like having a best friend and roommate. These aren't big things, though, right? I know that the things I
These aren't big things, are crazy.
Are they insurmountable? Did I owe it to him to try to work those things out in couples therapy instead of breaking things off so abruptly? No marriage is perfect. Am I just expecting too much from a relationship? How can you tell when a relationship is worth saving and when it's time to cut your losses?
Literally, actually, I'm really open to like thoughts on this. Let me know what you guys think. Because she said something very important in those last lines after literally saying, hey, I'm a terrible person because I ended this relationship and nothing's wrong. Towards the end, she starts to like communicate how he's emotionally unavailable and how it's hard to talk through things. You had to leave. That's probably why you didn't want to do therapy. You said you couldn't make a safe enough environment, but sometimes it's not about you. It's about needing to go to therapy because people have a hard time dealing with why they repress or why they can't open. It's not all on you. I think counseling might have worked. I don't think it would have worked in this situation because when you're done, you're done. And beating a dead horse, why? Okay, guys. That's the end. We do end with a bang. Wait, hold on. A bang? A swing? Obviously, baseball wasn't my favorite sport. We're ending with a swing. That was our last Reddit story. Let me know about what your favorite girl math thing is to write off. And have a friend say one too. And, just make sure we're taking care of ourselves and being great people and getting therapy if we need it. BetterHelp. Maybe sponsor me for real. It would be great. But, yeah. I think we had a great time. We had some laughs. We remembered that we are the priority. And with that, go to brunch. Have a great time. And I'll see you on the next video. It's a wrap, guys.